Good afternoon, everybody. Master McCaughley here. Hope my wrong are all keeping well. I'm here in the middle of sending work to my third years, my fifth years, and particularly my sixth year students. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten about yourselves. I hope you've seen and appreciate the work that Inye Noonan is doing with the CNI Wellbeing page on Instagram for anybody who has it. If you could, send her on things that you're doing. I suppose trying new things keep sort of the boredom at bay, and there's lots you can try from home. If it's getting fitter, again, you can obviously exercise within 2 kilometers of your home, and if you think of it, 2 kilometers north, south, east and west, that gives you, I suppose, like an 8 kilometer radius that you have, or an 8 kilometer loop that you could walk or run or exercise in. So make sure you're getting your vitamin D. The weather isn't fantastic today, but it is still warm and quite pleasant, so make sure you're doing that. And I say try new things. If you read more books, or try and sort of stay off the phone and the social media and that as much as you can, and try and I suppose spend more time communicating with your families. As I said, trying different things to relax, whether that be yoga maybe, or I say reading a book, or talking to your family, playing board games, that type of thing. Okay. But I just thought I'd check in just so you can see that you can still recognise me, and hope you had a nice Easter break, and that specifically the reason I wanted to contact you is to ask you to keep sending your work. When teachers are sending you work, they've taken the time to create work for you, so you should be taking the time to at least attempt it. They don't expect you to get it all right. They don't expect it to be, the most amazing piece of work. We're all in different situations. Like, I'm being sent work that I can't print. I don't have access to a printer or a scanner. So we all have different, I suppose, issues. I'm lucky that I live in a house that's quite quiet. You might live in a house where there's lots of maybe younger siblings and there's a lot of noise and it's hard to concentrate, and we all have these things. So just do your best. That's all we're asking you to do. And if you can't do a particular piece of work, contact your teacher and explain to them. If they're doing something, if they're asking you, let's say for instance, to use Microsoft Teams, or to use a particular piece of software that you don't understand or that you don't have access to, just tell them. Okay. Just don't go silent. Okay, so make sure that you're communicating with your teacher. If there's an issue outside of your the particular subject, you can contact me, or you can contact Inye Noonan. Okay, so just don't be suffering. I know it's a scary thing, and we should be in class right now, but unfortunately it's just the way things are. But that's all I want to say, and I'll try and sort of link in with you at least once a week, just to see how you are getting on. So anyway, I hope you're keeping well. Make sure keep washing those hands, keeping your distance. Don't be going to other people's households. Stay within your own household. Go outside within your own household, and keep maintaining that 2 meters of distance when you are out and about. Alright folks, so have a good day, have a nice weekend, and I'll chat to you again next week.